5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The monsoon session of Parliament is one of the most significant periods in the annual calendar of the Indian legislature. It is typically held during the middle of the year and follows the budget session. The name monsoon session comes from its timing, which coincides with the rainy season experienced across most parts of the country. This session is crucial for several reasons, including the passage of important bills, discussions on national issues, and scrutiny of the work carried out by the government. During this session, both houses of the Parliament convene for a specific period. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha are the two chambers that constitute the Parliament. Their joint functioning during this session plays a pivotal role in the democratic process of the country. The monsoon session is generally shorter than the budget session but longer than the winter session. The scheduling is determined by the Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs and is subject to change based on various political and administrative factors. The monsoon session is marked by intensive legislative activity. The government takes this opportunity to introduce new bills, seek approval for existing ordinances, and push for the passage of legislation related to diverse sectors such as finance, education, agriculture, health, environment, and social justice. In many cases, bills that could not be passed in the budget session are reintroduced and debated during this period. Opposition parties use this platform to question the government on various issues, hold debates on national policies, and demand accountability. One-off. The key features of the monsoon session is the question hour. This is a designated time during which members of Parliament have the right to ask questions to the ministers. These questions may relate to current affairs, policy decisions, administrative lapses, or ongoing projects. The ministers are expected to provide accurate and detailed responses. The effectiveness of the question hour lies in its ability to bring transparency and accountability into governance. It is often considered the most vibrant part of the parliamentary day. Another important element is the zero hour. Although not officially recognized in the rules, it has become a convention. It begins immediately after the question hour and allows members to raise urgent matters without prior notice. The issues discussed during the zero hour can range from local concerns to national crises. This informal setting provides an opportunity for legislators to highlight the grievances of the people they represent and to bring attention to topics that may not be part of the formal agenda. Debates and discussions held during the monsoon session often reflect the political climate of the country. These debates are not merely academic or ceremonial but play a significant role in shaping public policy. They provide a platform for diverse viewpoints to be heard and considered. The arguments made in these discussions are part of the parliamentary record and can influence the direction of future governance. It is during these debates that the strengths and weaknesses of government policies are most clearly revealed. The session also witnesses the tabling of various reports from parliamentary standing committees. These committees examine the details of proposed legislation, study the implications of policies, and scrutinize the functioning of different ministries. The reports presented are critical to informed lawmaking and ensure that legislation is not passed in haste. They provide insights into the practical challenges faced during implementation and recommend changes to improve efficiency and effectiveness. One of the central roles of Parliament during the monsoon session is to pass the supplementary budget. This includes additional grants required by the government to meet unexpected expenditures or to fund newly announced schemes. The process involves discussion and approval by both houses. It ensures that the financial decisions of the government are under legislative oversight and that public funds are spent judiciously. The monsoon session also provides an opportunity to introduce private member bills. These are bills introduced by members who are not ministers. Although they rarely become law, they serve the important function of bringing new ideas into public debate. They can address social, economic, and legal issues that may not be prioritized by the government but are of significant importance to the people. Over the years, the productivity of the monsoon session has varied. In some years, the session has witnessed high levels of legislative output, while in others, it has been disrupted due to political confrontations, walkouts, or protests. The smooth functioning of the session depends largely on cooperation between the ruling party and the opposition. When this cooperation is absent, parliamentary procedures can be stalled, leading to the adjournment of important debates and delay in passing key legislation. Another critical function performed during this session is the introduction and review of ordinances. Ordinances are laws promulgated by the President of India on the recommendation of the Union Cabinet when Parliament is not in session. These ordinances must be approved by the Parliament within a limited time frame, failing which they lapse. The monsoon session is also important from the perspective of federalism. Issues raised by members often reflect the concerns of different states and regions. This is particularly important in a diverse country where local issues vary significantly. The session allows for the expression of regional aspirations within the national framework. It strengthens the cooperative nature of the federal structure by giving voice to different sections of the population through their elected representatives. Media coverage of the monsoon session is extensive. The proceedings are televised and reported widely in newspapers and digital platforms. This transparency ensures that citizens are informed about the decisions being made on their behalf. It also acts as a deterrent to unruly behavior and encourages responsible conduct among members. In recent years, there has been a growing demand for reforms in parliamentary procedures to increase efficiency and accountability. Suggestions include fixed calendar for sessions, better utilization of committee work, and reduction of disruptions. These changes are aimed at strengthening the role of Parliament as a deliberative and decision-making body. Stop.